Um, Last time we failed to save Saori. If we could even save her. I don't know if it's even possible. Maybe it is. I don't have no idea. But there's still two girls left that I do want to try to see if I can save. So this time I'm gunning for Monika because I'm pretty sure she have something to do with it. So that's my plan, basically. So yeah, this is the second day of being in the club, and yeah, hi again, Neras. Well, hi. Also, I made a new face up there. That is, are you kidding me? Because the main character is an idiot. Mm-hmm. So this is me looking at the character, being pretty annoyed. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Mm-hmm. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. I do. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Yeah, I am. I'm coming for you, Monika. I was the last to come in, so everyone else already hanged out. What the hell just happened? Thanks for keeping your promise, Neros. Yeah, what happened to your face? Are you okay? I hope isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. To show up, or trying to save you, or trying to hunt down Monika, because yeah. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you are not accustomed to it. The fuck? Oh, come on, like he deserved any slack. Is she on to me? Should I put this one on? Like, you already have been dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you are planning to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then what? Then why don't you see the end of it? Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keep her manga collection in her closet. Yeah, Monika, I actually know what's written there, and you're standing in front. Yeah, manga. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plopped back into her seat. I'm sorry, Neras. We make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glaze. Anyways, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. What the hell is going on? So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, if you really want to, then forget I said anything. I guess that's still the same. Ah, no, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club and find the killer of Saori, which is Monika. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, as the vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Before we were reading manga with Natsuki. So this is actually different. Yuri reached... No. I think we actually saw some of the book first and then we read manga with Natsuki. Wasn't that the thing? You reach into her bag and pull out a book. I didn't really... What? I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read. Oh yeah. So it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want to. I want it. This is how this girl accidentally is being cute. Yeah, this is the same. It's exactly the same how it was before. She even picked out a book she think I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Pew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is roaming around in the closet. Okay, so this is where I help her with the closet one? No? Oh, that's the next day. I'm really curious to talk about Yuri a little bit more. Wait, what? But at the same time, I will feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. Now, the game is really pulling me towards Yuri. And I can't do anything. It looks like the same book as she lent me. More than that, she seemed to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glaze at me and our eyes met for a split second. Dot dot dot. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. So this is new. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, seeing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused. Then I probably wouldn't have noticed what? Then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Oh, okay. But I was just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Hmm. I want to reread some of it. Well, not for a particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, I stopped by the bookstore yesterday. Ah, it's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I definitely start reading it soon. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Near us. There's something shady shit going on here. I'm glad to hear. Once it started picking up, I might have a hard time putting it down. Okay? It's very engaging and reliable story. I really think it is, but you guys have no idea what the hell is going on, but I think I know. Is that so? What's the story about anyways? Well, it's probably about murder. I look at the the cover of the book. The book title is called Portrait of Markov. Okay. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh yeah, this is horror. Basically, it's about a religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison. Oh, that's lovely. And the people trapped there have this trait that turned them into killing machines that lust for blood. We're going back to that one. But the fertility get even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off the limbs and affecting them to... that may be a bit of a spoiler. What the fuck, woman? What the hell is wrong with this book? Okay, but anyways, I'm really into it. This book, I mean, not about the limbs. Okay, that's kind of it's kind of dark, isn't it? Uh huh. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but so the dark turn came out of nowhere. Ah, you're not a fan of that sort of things near us? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. Yeah, great. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive to on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Okay, Yuri, I'm not so sure about that, but okay. When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil. But because the world is full of horrible people and we are all worthless anyways. Huh. Okay. Yeah, suddenly. I'm rambling, aren't I? Yuri, are you okay? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. See, at this point, I can't change anything. But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body is getting incredibly. I like to forget to pay attention to other people. So I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Basically overthinking stuff. That's I don't think you really need to worry. It's just that means you're passionate about reading. At least that's the least I can listen. At least I can do is listening. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Right? Yes. Jesus. Nani? I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Dot dot dot. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, is it fine that I sit here, right? Neros. Neros, my dear friend. You are not noticing any glitches of the girl in front of you or all kind of weird shit going on? No? Okay. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's, I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri mean by reading in company. It's freaking awkward and it's very silent. It is if I can feel her present over my shoulder as I read. What you doing? It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Why do I... Yeah, it's freaking weird. Let's just say it's weird. Yuri is in the corner of my eye, staring at me. I realize that she is not actually looking at her own book. She's looking at you. I glazed over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling body of... Whoa, that was fast. She was just bathing in your body and warms. I think it was something like that. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. So, what is different from Yuri this time is that they made her more like outgoing, which is fucking with her personality. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then I hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Wait, give me a second. Can I go history? No, it's not there. Aha. It's like I left my arm in a way, so it feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead I use my right hand to hold the open book. Ah, I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, that's a nice picture. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we huddle even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Because you're... We're going back to... Hear us? Calm down, boy. It is as I feel the warmth of Yuri's face as in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? I'm sorry, I was distracted by your bosom. I feel I got distracted by her for a second. She is looking at you. I glazed over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. How you doing? I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. She's a master reader. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? Apparently not. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you have been so patient with me. Totally. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own violation. Okay, yeah. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feel like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently let go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but Is this turning on? No. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she say and all of that. You should not read the rest of the book then. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? She's definitely not, and I think Monika has something to do with it. Yuri have been a little fidgety even since we started reading. And this is only day 1. What the hell is going on? You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little, my breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. So, just to remember, the first time we got the manga scene and now we got the book scene. I wonder if we're gonna get the manga scene again. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Near us. Did something just happen? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. Damn, I have to stab her later. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. He's too dumb to do anything. No, nothing. Haha, don't worry, I believe you, silly. I don't trust you. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. He's too dumb to notice. Anyways, why don't we start out sharing our poems with each other? Okay, so there's poem time. Are there new poems? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured that we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. Or you could just basically use a piece of paper and put it in there. Like normal people. Who should I show my poem to first? So now I can't show it to Yuri at all, but I can show it to Natsuki and Monika. I told Natsuki that I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I share mine with her first. And I did 50-50 split last time. Da-da-da. Question mark. Well, that's what I expect for someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for you for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Okay, so this is the same as it was before. The eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can fly, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. So this is actually the same poem as it was before. Yeah, I told you you wasn't gonna like it. I like it, yeah. Just to be honest, I am. So, would there be something different if I would have taken more words over to Natsuki than Yuri? Would Natsuki then have been rushed out, and then I would be able to read Yuri's? Oh, that's not good. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because even in high school, things that the writing has to do with sophisticated and had to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? It is. Your writing style wouldn't make the message less weird valid. Less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is to put more weight onto the wordplay. Like setting up for the rhythm at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Yep. This is exactly the same as before. So I guess more went into it than I realized. Yeah. That makes me. Yeah. That meant. That's what meant. It meant to be a pro. Blah blah blah. I'm glad that you learned something. Yeah. Didn't expect that from the youngster one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud. When I won't, then I won't take it away from her. You shouldn't. So, robot, Monika. Hi, Neros. Having a good time so far? I'm still deciding. Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever get any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, how about I lock you up? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Okay, we need some medical help, and so on, and we need to do something about you. Alright, let's keep that in mind. Nerosh, you're a dumb fuck. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Nerosh, you're a spineless mouse. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. You're an idiot. Anyways, want to share the poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Neros. We all is a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of a barrier that we all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Neros. I was going, oh, in my head when I was reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. This is new. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why I always counts when I put in some effort. Haha. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Here's the thing. I went 50-50. So it could have gone either way, and yet I still got Yuri. Monika, are you tampering with shit? Writing that full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't meant that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she is just totally giving up on people. She spent so much time in her own head that is probably a much more interesting place for her. So the words, when I think back on the words that I picked, there probably is a pattern to whatever I choose will take on the next girl, and then I can't change the outcome. But that's why she is so happy when I treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being included like that. So she must be really starved for social interaction. So don't blame her for what's coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets a little too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Um, well, we started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took the time that you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I'm supposed I should go to I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the same way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Is this the same? Hole in the wall. I don't think this is the same. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically gazed at my surrounding, but I buried my eyes. No, oh yeah, it is the same. But I burned my eyes. My burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there any others in the room? Are they talking, or can, or are they simply poems on flat sheet paper? The sound of frantic scrambling, playing tricks on my ears. The room began to crickle, closing on me. The air I breathed dispatched before it reached my lung. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I banished my pen. No, I haven't read this. This is different. But this is someone that's looking at someone. Or can't breathe and want to get out. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. Is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ah, that's okay. Yeah, that kind of style have gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting uh, emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Maybe. What was the inspiration behind this one? That someone's probably locked up and can't get out? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put this. I guess you can say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Okay. It had been influencing my poem a bit. epiphany. Yeah, this is still the same. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous about talking about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming from coming on strongly. Let's go with that. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monika writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on specific points. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. So force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you can just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So now let's just go to Yuri. Dot dot dot. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! What is that? Dot 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 question mark. Did I say that out loud? Yes, you did. First, Yuri covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Ooh! He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I'm just having fun with this. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Absolutely jack shit, except for when I was back in school. I got beaten by poems like every freaking school year, and it was annoying as shit, and I hate them now. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate that you've written a lot of poetry before. I hate them now because I can analyze the living shit out of them, and I don't want to. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. I'm looking at the avatar face at the moment. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Dot dot dot. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. My nose is fiddling, and I'm scratching it at the moment, while she traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoughtfully. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. This is the reason why I was able to tell. Apparently I hit the freaking sweet spot with her, and I didn't even want to. It's just that there are specific writing habits that is usually typical for new writers. Ah, okay, that's the thing. And I've been and have been through. I'm an idiot. Through that myself, I kind of learned to pick them up on them. Yeah. I think the most noticeable thing that are recognized in new writers is the way that they're trying to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and the form fit the two together. Yeah, the Jera wrecked the damn thing. In the end result, they're both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds the train of thoughts, it is as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not like something you can be blamed for. You're just a noob and an idiot. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing just even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them, creating them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning them, learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you give you valuable feedback. Yeah, Natsu could actually can be a little biased, but she said it was okay. Basically, bias. How? Well, she told us good. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki, or even Jesus Christ. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be. Isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Shit, this handwriting. Ghost under the light. I think this is new as well. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the second blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, claims breathing air, or calms breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It could be about going around in the darkness alone or something, and then she finds some light or something. I need some Pepsi. Da da da. I'm sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting. It's not terrible. It's actually good handwriting. It's just freaking hard to read. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you so long time to read. I was actually faster this time. I'm getting used to it. Well, I just didn't read script that very often. Which is true. I read like fonts that's easy to read, because who the fuck got time for that? I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. This is the same. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it was our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. It was kind of mild, yeah. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hooey. Actually, this story isn't about ghosts at all near us. Really? No. So, when I remember back, this is the same poem actually. So the question is, did I say the same last time? I must be totally missing the point. Well, I suppose you did only glaze over it after all. You just said that it took a shitload time to read it and then I just glazed it. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feeling and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. I'll paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. I still think she's basically lost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her past. Yeah. And soon to be left without nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. That's actually... Yeah. That's actually a good way to put it. I never even thought about that. Well, yeah, it's basically what I said, just a shorter, not that descriptive way, but yeah. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. But she's still talking about her. Yours were impressive too. I don't know, I couldn't read it because it was just words. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two for you. Could you? You think so? Like, really? Nah, of course. Yeah, You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this. In the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Neros. Ah, me too. Yeah. Pew! I guess that's everyone. I glazed around the room. That was a little more stressful than I appreciated. It's as everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I signed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something on her notebook. My eyes landed on Yuri and Natsuki. The... what? The Gingly exchange sheets of paper sharing the respective poems. Okay, As the read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrow frowned in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiled sadly. What's up with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returned the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yosa is cute. Cute! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Oh, so this was where Saroi actually came in and helped break this up. It's clearly about feelings of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Neros did too. Based on that, I gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. This is not gonna get good. I expect it to change anytime soon. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I came across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Neros liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... you are just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Neros appreciate my advice more than he appreciate yours. Huh? And how did you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh God, this is... Are you full of yourself? No, I wasn't full of myself. Yeah, that's the... Uh-oh. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh. Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew in size bigger this again. As soon as Nero started growing up, showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking our own insecurities on others like that. Oh, God. You really act like a young... Oh, God, this is bad. Me act like, oh, who are you talking about? You want to be edgy bitch. Edgy. Sorry, that's my lifestyle. It's too much for someone with your mental age to comprehend. See? Oh God, this is bad. Just saying that that proves my point. Oh my fucking God. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? Yeah, this is getting out of hand. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh fuck! Wow! How, we need we need this one, huh? Wow! How careful you! Oh, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, that's probably some foreshadowing. Oh my bad! You already do, don't you? Oh shit! Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, on that. Let Nero hear everything you really think. I'm sure he will be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri's fuck. Yuri turns towards me as she just noticed I was standing there. Nero's. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Dot dot dot. How the fucking hell? How did I get dragged into this? Oh my fucking God. Who do you choose to... What the actually fuck? And I can't save. I'm not gonna look anything up. I can't take Yuri. There's something wrong here. Hi, Monika. What's up? Troubles? Yeah, I'm not going for Natsuki. Because I have a feeling if I go for Natsuki, she's gonna try hurt herself. Screw you. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Hey Neros. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. There was something here. Ha ha ha! Screw you, Monika. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We go back inside when they're done yelling. Ha 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 ha. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I wish I was able to be a little more apprehensive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyways, if this make me want me to spend less time what? If this make you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. But I'll be happy to spend some time with you instead. As I said, I'm coming for you, Monika. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Dot dot dot. Are you okay? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forward in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Near us. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about this tomorrow. Or by tomorrow. Completely. Dot dot dot. Anyways, the meeting is over. You can all go home if you want. Dot dot dot. Yuri looks at me like that she have something to say. But she kept glazing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one to last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Da da da, da da da. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It's kind of sound like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Neros. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Jesus! Fuck! So, what the hell just happened? So, should I do a 50-50 split again? To fuck with Monika? Or should I try to be making Natsuki a little happy again after whatever the fuck happened between Yuri and her? Hmm. That's a good question. Let's just go 50-50. Amazing! Night gone. Oh, okay, that already fucked up. I'm not gonna go for suicide. That's nothing I'll go for. Rank. Okay, I already free one. Hopeless. Anxiety, so free. Cheer. Cage. Okay, it's still equal now. Laugh. The zone. Still equal. Happiness. Sensation? Ah, yeah. Special. Extreme? Yeah. Marriage. Jesus, fuck, what happened? Excuse me? Do I pick that? What? What happens if I pick it? The fuck just happened? Desire. Shit. Um. There's something wrong here. Play. Philosophy. So I wanna be there. So yeah, this is where we're gonna stop for today. So that was interesting. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be fun tomorrow. So for now, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a nice evening. Oh yeah, it's perfectly normal. It really is. Oh god. Oh. This is yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna stop for now because I also have to go to bed. I work tomorrow. So yeah, take care. Have a nice evening and see ya.